Well, hello there guys, welcome to some more Battlestar Galactica. I just wanted to let you know I've already been renaming some ships after people wanted their actual name in the game. So if you would like your name in the game, put it in the comments down below, hit that like button, and we will try to get you a ship. So someone made a really good point, and that is that we should probably be building more ships to create a new fleet, to essentially have another fleet just in case, and to sort of patrol the area around us. So I am going to be building a new fleet, quite a lot of Tillium here that we're spending, but we're also supposed to go to one of these 3 missions.
A civilian freighter has sent out a distress signal after a failed atmospheric entry attempt. Go see what's wrong. Alright, so this one would give us Tillium, but we've actually really taken care of this sector a lot. The other one is Chapter 6. Sir? Data on the attack is still incoming, but emergency services are estimating casualties in the hundreds. Reports confirm most are non-fatal, which seems worse, somehow. Kane's agreed to provide an escort for a Pycon Medical Corps attachment out of Helios Alpha. But it's your problem to figure out how to get them there. Her words, not mine. Sagittarian hasn't lifted their border embargo since the attack. At this stage, we've only got permission to take Dr. Cottle and his team to Erelon.
So for those of you that don't know, Sagittarian is actually one of the star systems, I guess you could call it, colonial systems that wants independence from the Quorum of 12. And we could face some enemies at Sagittarian without a doubt. I'm going to be jumping here first. 170 Tillium to jump.
Fleet group is ready to jump.
And the turn. And once again, we are in Sagittarian airspace. I could try and attack this Cylon fleet near Aquaria and then go for the mission later. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this Cylon fleet. I'm hoping that this is going to work pretty well.
Fleet group is ready to jump.
We are jumping all at once, and here we go. That's definitely going to be a Cylon fleet battle, guys. If we can make the Sagittarians believe that we are here to protect them, maybe we can win their favor and some very useful Tillium from these guys. So let's see what happens. Maybe they like us, maybe they don't. We'll have to find out. Alright, here we go. So I like my setup pretty much already. This is kind of the setup we use each time, having manticores on each side, some ships higher than others, etc. I'm going to go ahead and just take a look here. So I think we can bring in our MK2s, guys. Beautiful. So we're going to be bringing in our MK2s. These are, of course, modern space fighters, not the MK1s we've been using. So we're going to get MK2s in all of our ships here. And there's also a Raptor class. But I like the, I've never actually tried it. We might try it eventually. But I'm done here. We're now spooling into Aquaria in the Sagittarian area.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
Wow, nice. I'm loving it already. Really nice fleet group that we have. I mean, we built this thing up. These guys have a lot of battle experience. I can't wait to head out and fight. One thing I am going to do is immediately deploy my squadrons, launch all squadrons. Now, there's something you guys might notice about the MK2s, and that is that there's not as many of them in the actual squadron as there are with the MK1s, primarily because these are a lot harder to make. So, obviously, you're going to have to spend a little more space to hold them. So we're going to go ahead and end the turn here. We're headed towards what we think is the Cylon fleet, but I think it's off there to the right. I've just now spotted it. So we might have to make a hard turn to the right. Some big ships in that fleet, guys, without a doubt. We'll send the Manticore forward first. I'm not going to be going too fast towards this location because we don't know what to expect. We're just going to slowly turn, just a slow little turn in the direction of the enemy. No doubt they're going to try and hit our shipyards. So I want to make sure that we catch them before they do that. If they destroy our shipyards, you guys know what happens. We lose the game.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Oh, hell yes it is. We found our first one, baby. And they're already firing some lasers at us here.
Hostile unit identified.
We're getting some good hits with our Viper MK2s. Look at those MK2s, man. Look at how much damage they've already done just in a few seconds. Unbelievable. I think one thing we're going to do immediately is fire our guided missiles. So let's try, we could go for the CY-11. I think I'm going to go for the CY-8. Reason being, it looks like our Vipers are pretty much going to handle CY-11 pretty easily. So let's fire again at CY-8 here. The rest of these guys, I might fire some missiles here also at CY8. And now we'll end turn. Come on, baby. Alright, they're hacking our Manticore. Luckily, we got the shot off first. Massive amounts of missiles going for that guy. And it looks like these are a bunch of just Nemesis-class ships. I'm hoping that's the case, because those are a lot weaker, as you can imagine. I'm also going to take, and actually I was mistaken, I thought the MK2s only had a certain amount, but it looks like they've got up to 32. But that could just be, I think that's the conglomeration. Instead of 2 squadrons of MK1s, you get 1 squadron of MK2s. Fair enough, we'll take it. We're also going to take the second group of MK2s, and we're going to select this guy,
Understood.
CY9. We can also start firing some more missiles. Fire one at CY11, and fire a volley at CY9 as well. So we're just continuing the fight here, making sure none of my ships crash. End the turn. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, destroy that Nemesis. Our Manticore is definitely getting some great shots off, but eventually with all this hacking, that's going to stop. There's no way they can keep this up. I'm hoping that this Nemesis right here is the first one to go down. I'm going to keep on moving. I don't see any reason to stop, but I will slow down a little bit. So I think this is going to be a little more effective against the enemy. We'll also increase the attack damage for our Manticore class. Let's also bring him up a bit. End turn. Come on, baby. Boom! There we go. 1 Cylon down. A few more to go. 2 down. Beautiful. I mean, we are doing really well with these fleets. There's another one here. Of course, I'm going to try. We still have some reload time on that missile. But we could fire this one. And I think that's the one we're going to fire, the CY10. And we're going to fire another one at the CY10 once again. Let's fire a missile. We got to wait to reload on a few of these. Let's end. Boom! Another one down, baby. And now we're going for the last one here. And the Nemesis is going to be taken out by the MK2 Vipers. Oh, man. Beautiful. That was probably our greatest victory in the game yet. It's almost like we just stomped these Cylons without any trouble at all. Really nice attack there. The damage inflicted was pretty even amongst all of our ships. And I definitely want to view the replay in autocam mode to see just how quickly we crushed this fleet. I mean, that was the fastest battle I think we've had. And of course now, we probably want to wait for these ships to sort of repair a little bit, and then we'll go to the main mission. That's going to be a definite goal of ours, is to try and go to that main mission of escorting the medical ship. Just look at those MK2s, man. You can actually see the difference between them and the MK1s. There's definitely more firepower on these guys, and we loved the MK1s. So it just goes to show you how powerful these things are. And this Cylon ship, I actually felt bad for. They got just annihilated with missiles. Just look at that, including the Viper shots. This guy had no chance. Boom! Viper MK2s, baby. I love that gun, that actual sound. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I'm like a kid in a candy store here. Here we go, another one down. And that was it. I mean, just beautiful. We want to see what happens now in the main map. Of course, we do have to make it to that next mission. And we had 2 missions here we could have done, the Marauders one and the Freighter one. We didn't do it. That's obviously going to cost us a bit. I don't know how much, but it's going to cost us, without a doubt. We've also got our first Colonial Fleet built here, and I think I want to hire an officer. So we're going to hire Howard Whitelaw. Let's recruit him. Yep. And Howard Whitelaw will be leading this group here. So we're going to select him, of course, and assign. So at this point, Howard Whitelaw is going to be leading another group over here. This particular group over here, Colonial Fleet 18. And I'm pretty sure we have him assigned, don't we? Howard Whitelaw, assign. Aha, there we go. Assign. So we have to do it for 30 Tillium. I think that's more than sufficient. Now, of course, we're still waiting for the rest of the ships to be built. We could rush some of them. I think I'll rush this one. And we don't have enough Tillium to rush the next one. So we're we're going to have to be careful. But we will take this fleet and transfer him to the second fleet group. Remember, until this officer gains ranks, he can only take about 2,000 points in his fleet group. So we're going to have to be careful. We're going to have to focus mainly on this fleet group. This is the important one. And of course, I'm going to jump, but I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to end a turn.
Cylon escort group has been detected.
Of course, these Cylons are detected, not even a little bit surprised, and we're going to be jumping to chemical warfare. Let's hope this works. 50 Tillium, why not? Let's end the turn. But a lot of fleets showing up there. They seem to really enjoy that. So here we go, guys. We're jumping into the story mission, Chemical Warfare. I can't wait to see what the objective is. Actually see it with my own eyes. Let's hope it's not something too difficult, and let's hope we can deal with it. So I want to make sure we've got those Viper MK2s. I think we already have them selected. Beautiful. And this is a pretty nice setup, I think. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. I'll actually put this shipyard back a little bit. Done.
Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1.
I also love the way space looks in this area. It looks a lot more abandoned almost than the other areas.
Multiple Dratus contacts bearing 014, Karam 002.
I presume this won't inconvenience your big warships too much?
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get you over into Aerolon airspace as soon as your FTL drives are recharged.
That's not what concerns me.
Okay, well, pretty straightforward. So we need to get these medical ships over to the FTL drives. I'm not sure. Defend the Pycon transports while their FTL drives are charged. So that's it. We essentially just need to defend them. We don't actually need to move them. Obviously, I'm going to want to move them away from the enemy. So I'm probably going to move them as much as I can. Well, I don't want to have them crash into the shipyards, but maybe this way. And at this point, we want to spread our ships out a bit. Send some this way, send some the other way, and try and stop these Cylon ships. Obviously, we have to do everything we can to destroy them and not have them destroy this medical craft. This medical craft is extremely important, although I am scared of separating my fleet. Nonetheless, I don't think we have a choice.
So say we all.
So say we all, indeed. Look at that. They're already deploying some raiders. That's it. Open fire. And we've already spotted the first of the Cylon ships. It's going to be a Talon. Not really that surprised. These guys love to use the Talon class. I'll probably fire a guided missile right at the Talon. Fire another guided missile over here. At that Nemesis. No, let's go for... Wow. We've got a Revenant. Let's go for the Revenants. Definitely go for the Revenant. We should have launched our Vipers. I got a little lazy there. So let's launch these guys. And I'll fire another guided missile at the Revenants. I think it's very important to hit that guy. Alright, we've already got our Vipers popping. Launch the Viper MK2s here as well. And launch the Vipers at the Daedalus shipyards here. Squadrons, launch all. And of course, now we continue to fight the Cylons. But you guys know how this works. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share these videos, and keep supporting the channel. And we're going to come back with the next episode very, very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. I hope you have a great day, and cheers.